Dear students, today we are start with the topic carbon family. Carbon is actually belonging to group 14. So this carbon family is also called group 14 elements. Now look at the different members present in carbon family. First one is carbon, second one silicon, third one germanium, fourth one tin, and fifth one lead. Then look at its symbolic representation. Carbon is C, silicon Si, germanium Ge, tin Sn, lead Pb. Then carbon is the 17th most abundant element by mass in the earth crust. It is widely distributed in nature in free as well as in the combined state. Organic chemistry is devoted to carbon containing compounds. Then silicon, it is the second most abundant element on earth crust. It is an important component of ceramics, glass and cement. Germanium exists only in traces. Tin as cassiterite, SnO2, and lead as galena, PbS. The important ore of lead is galena and important ore of tin is cassiterite. Then look at some of the atomic properties of this group 14 elements. Its electronic configuration is found to be Ns2, Np2. Then second one, its covalent radius. There is a considerable increase in the covalent radius from carbon to lead due to the presence of completely filled d and f orbitals in heavier members. So, electronic configuration is found to be Ns2, Np2 because total 4 valence electrons are present. Second property is covalent radius. There is a considerable increase in the covalent radius from moving down the group from carbon to lead. This is due to the presence of completely filled d and f orbitals in heavier members. Next property is ionization enthalpy. It decreases down the group due to two reasons. One is the pure shielding effect of intervening d and f orbital, and second reason is on moving down the group there is an increase in the atomic size. So two reasons are there for the decrease of ionization enthalpy on moving down the group. One is poor shielding effect and second one is increase in the size of an atom. Then next property is electronegativity. It is slightly more electronegative when compared to group 13 elements. Then we are moving to the physical properties. All group 14 elements are solid in nature. Carbon and silicon, the first two members of group 14 are non-metals. Germanium is metalloid. Tin and lead are soft metals. Then we are moving to the chemical properties. Oxidation status is either +2 and +4. +4 oxidation states are generally covalent in nature. Carbon and silicon, it is always having the +4 oxidation state. Germanium is having +4 and +2 oxidation state. Tin and lead having +2 oxidation states are more stable. Then reactivity towards oxygen. Dioxides and monoxides are present. Carbon dioxide, silicon dioxide and germanium dioxides are acidic in nature. Tin oxide and lead oxides are amphoteric in nature. Whereas the monoxide, carbon monoxide is neutral, germanium oxide is acidic, silicon oxide exists at high temperature only, tin oxide and lead oxide are amphoteric in nature. Then its reactivity towards water. Carbon, silicon and germanium are not affected by water, but zinc decomposes steam to form dioxides and dihydrogen gas. Then next one, its reactivity towards halogen. These elements can form halides of formula MX2 and MX4. Whereas the stability of dihalides, it increases down the group. Considering the thermal stability, GeX4, that means germanium tetrahalide is more stable than germanium dihalide, whereas lead dihalide is more stable than lead tetrahalide. So once again, considering the thermal stability, GeX4 is more stable than GeX2, whereas PbX2 is more stable than PbX4. Except CCl4, all other tetrachlorides are easily hydrolyzed by water. Here, one of the hydrolysis reaction of silicon tetrachloride is given. Here, 4 Cl groups are present in silicon tetrachloride. While it is treating with H2O molecule, one of the Cl group is replaced with OH group. If 3 more water molecules are used, all the OH groups are all the Cl groups are replaced by OH group. Then the compound obtained is called silicic acid. So except CCl4, all other tetrachlorides are easily hydrolyzed by water. So we can easily remove the chloride by OH group while treating it with water. Then we are moving to the important trends and anomalous behavior of carbon. One is tetravalency. Tetravalency means its valency is 4. Second one, it is unique ability to form pi multiple bonds. And last property is catenation. It is an important property. Catenation means self-linking property of carbon. That is why organic chemistry, a big branch, exists due to the self-linking property of carbon. The self-linking property is called catenation. Then we are moving to the allotropic forms of carbon. Carbon exhibit many allotropic forms, both crystalline and amorphous. Diamond and graphite are 2 well-known crystalline forms of carbon, and third form of carbon is known as fullerenes. So, carbon exhibit different allotropic forms, both crystalline and amorphous. Diamond and graphite are 2 well-known crystalline forms of carbon, and the third form is fullerenes. So, first one, diamond. It has a crystalline lattice. In diamond, each carbon atom undergo sp3 hybridization and linked to 4 other carbon atoms by using hybridized orbital in tetrahedral fashion. And the CC bond length is 154. CC bond length 154. So, sp3 hybridized carbon is there, and it is a crystalline form of carbon, and it is a crystalline lattice. Then next one is graphite. Graphite has layered structure, and the layers are held by van der Waals forces, and the distance between the 2 layers is 340 pm. Each layer is composed of planar hexagonal rings of carbon atom, and CC bond length within the layer is 141.5, and each carbon atom in graphite is sp2 hybridized. Each carbon atom in graphite is sp2 hybridized. And the last allotropic form of carbon is fullerenes. This was discovered by H.W. Kroto, E. Smalley and R.F. Curl. For this discovery, they were awarded the Nobel Prize in 1996. Fullerenes are actually C60. That means 60 carbon atoms are there. And this molecule has a shape like saucer ball and called Buckminster fullerene. And spherical fullerenes are also called buckyballs in short.